So I'm gonna keep this video nice and short for you guys. This video is how I generate up to $5,000 a month day trading. So I'm gonna break everything down in this video. That way you can learn how to actually generate up to $5,000 a month. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and support your boy. Let's get it. All right, so I'm gonna get straight into it. This video is about making up to $5,000 a month day trading. This doesn't include your normal job or whatever, your corporate job. This is side money. It's extremely expensive in San Diego and I need supplemental income. That's why I do YouTube. That's why I day trade and other things. But this is a very supplemental income and I wanna share how you can actually get access to capital. That way you can make up to $5,000 a month as well. So in the beginning, when I started day trading, I would put $1,000 into the broker account, right? And try to flip it. I didn't have a strategy. I was uneducated in the markets. I didn't understand technical analysis and it was a mess. And so a few years later, I gained more confidence. I learned how to trade, but I still didn't have a lot of capital. I didn't really have a lot in my savings account. And so it was just like, how can I make $5,000 without risking a ton? And so I started finding these things called prop firms, and prop firms are basically companies that will give you access to capital. And what they do is they do a rev share. So a lot of prop firms, they'll give you 80% of the profits and they keep 20%, right? So just to give you an example, if you do a challenge for $100,000, right, you get access to 100,000, and if you make profits, they're gonna do a rev share. So here's how it works. You take a challenge, and a challenge just means you're gonna trade a simulation account, and you have to hit a certain threshold. In most cases, it's 10%, and then you have an evaluation phase. Evaluation is just another test. Basically, you have to make more money within these specific parameters. And if you do well, then they trust you enough to manage their money, right? So there's a lot of prop firms out there, and the one that I use is called Funder Pro. Because once you take the evaluation test and you pass it, they're gonna give you access to live funds. Let's say you make 3,000, you can withdraw your profits the same day and get cashed out the same day. So it's wonderful. And that's how I've been able to leverage and make more money in the markets without using my own capital. So let's say you're really passionate about day trading. Let's say you feel like you have a skill. Let's say you're making money in the markets, but you have a very small account. Getting access to capital is probably one of the most important things because that's how you're gonna be able to leverage your gains, right? Making 10% on a $1,000 account, that's nothing. But if you're making 10% on a $100,000 account, now you're making $10,000 from that 10% gain. So everything is scalable in day trading, and the prop firm that I use is Funder Pro. So I can provide the links in the description below. I just want to share this and get this off of my chest because I feel like there's a lot of people who are in very similar situations where they don't have access to capital and they do have a skill set and they're able to make money in the markets, but their percentages are just not significant for them to make a living off of it because you have very small accounts, $500, $2,500, maybe even up to $5,000, but you're not making really good money. Let's just be honest. Just wanted to get this off of my chest because a lot of people ask me like, hey Nate, are you making money? What are you doing to make money on the side? How do you afford San Diego? And I'm not gonna lie, San Diego is extremely expensive. And the first few years I've struggled. I was bouncing around. I had a couple of jobs that weren't a good fit for me. And so now I am finally, at home, I'm finally at peace, and I wanna share this with you so you can get confidence in the market. You can actually get inspired to say, you know what, I wanna learn this, take a challenge, and then get access to the capital. So there are things like that out there. Just do your research. I trust Funder Pro, and I'm basically taking time out of the equation so you can understand how you can learn the trade, right? Learn technical analysis, get consistent with that. And then when you feel really confident, go ahead and take a challenge, reach out to Funder Pro, take the challenge, sign up for it. And then if you pass, you're gonna get access to that capital. You can do $25,000 challenges, you can do $50,000 challenges, and $100,000 challenges. It does cost money, but it's worth it, right? A $100,000 account, it costs $549 to get access to $100,000 in trading capital. So it's worth it for me to take that challenge and maybe fail 2 or 3 times. But once you pass it, you have access to live funds and you're able to make withdrawals same day. There's a lot of other funding companies, right, or prop firms that have limitations on when you can make those withdrawals. Funder Pro doesn't. So let's say I have a good week and make $5,000 in a week. Guess what? I'm gonna withdraw $5,000 and do whatever with it, right? Spend money, go to the mall, go to a restaurant, and live my life. So I feel like I'm rambling now, but I'm gonna actually do a screen share now and show you Funder Pro. That way I can show you basically how it works. So let's get straight into how it works. Let's go ahead and click on the challenge, and you're gonna recognize that the platform that you actually execute the trades on is called Trade Locker. And then it breaks down the challenge by account size. So there's 3 different types. You could do the fast track, which is only 1 phase, a regular, which is basically you have to take 2 simulation tests, and then here's the swing. So I typically do the regular challenge, and now it's gonna actually go to the challenge and break it down further. So right here, you're gonna notice that there is the challenge amount. So you can do from 5,000 all the way up to 200,000. Obviously, for $100,000 in capital, you can buy it for $549. If you do something around 5,000 bucks, you can do $79 challenge, right? So once you put in your information, you'll get access to a demo account. And basically that's the simulation. So here's phase 1. I'm gonna go back up and do the $100,000 since this is significant for people who wanna make more money. Here are the parameters. So phase 1, you need to make 10% gains or $10,000, right? And there's no duration, so you can take as long as you want to make that $10,000, right? Once you hit that $10,000, you'll go to phase 2. There are some parameters within this challenge. So the max loss is $10,000. So basically don't go under $90,000 or you'll fail the challenge. And then right here, daily loss is 5%. So meaning if you lose more than $5,000 on one trade, then you're also out of the challenge. So these are their parameters to prevent you, basically prevent them from getting risky traders into the marketplace. They want to be able to be profitable themselves, so they have safeguards in place to make sure you're not over trading. So once you pass that, you go to phase 2, and then phase 2, you just need to make 8%, same thing, unlimited. So there's no time duration on it. And then same thing for the phase 2, $10,000 max loss, and then $5,000 daily loss. Okay, and then once you pass that, you get initiated into a live account, and so there's no trading time duration, and this is a live account, right? So there's a lot of prop firms that have simulation accounts and then they pay you out, but you're actually trading in the markets, and I think that's wonderful. The beauty about the challenges is you'll get the refund as well. So, if you take the $549 fee and transact with it, once you get access to the live account, they're gonna refund you that $549 because you're basically equipped to trade for the prop firm now. So they're gonna give you your money back, and then they're gonna give you access to that capital, which is $100,000 in this case. And then right here, you're gonna notice that there is a profit share. So right here, you're gonna notice that it's 80-20. And basically what that means is if you make $10,000, you'll keep 8,000 of that. If you make 5,000, right, you'll keep $4,000 of that. So this is their Discord group, and just to show you basically proof of like payouts and everything, if you go down to where is it at? Oh, trader payout proof, you're gonna see people just getting paid out. So like right here, this guy Peter Fankalu, you know, this was May 22nd. He made $107. This guy made $1,200 on a $50,000 account. And then it even shows how long it took to get the payout. So, you know, he requested $1,200 and it took him 2 hours and 30 minutes for him to receive his funds. This guy, he has a $150,000 account. It took him only 1 hour to receive his $4,000, right? And then again, this guy, Prajwal or whatever, he's doing really well right now. So, guys, you know, there's a whole community that they will give you access to on Discord. And Discord is basically a community group of like-minded people who, you know, want to learn a little bit more about the prop firm. You know, there's English support, Spanish support, you know, and just trade ideas and everything. So it's a community for all traders to, you know, level up and stay inspired. You know, $4,000 on one payout is pretty cool. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is just inspiration. Like, look at this guy. He made a request of he requested over $10,000 in one day, 38 minutes, 13 minutes, and then this one took 11 hours. So, you know, in one day he made his request to, you know, take his profits, and he got it in less than 24 hours. So Funder Pro, super amazing and highly recommended. All right, so I'm really glad that I just got this off of my chest. I've been wanting to share this for a little while now. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I do have a Discord chat with over 200 members in it. It's absolutely free, so go ahead and join it, and let's level up together. Let's get it, y'all.